Welcome to our clinic, Trevor. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good. Been a little anxious the last day or so, but other than that, I feel great.
How long have you been waiting for this moment?
Waiting, I've been thinking about it for a couple years. Waiting in anticipation has definitely been more like the last few months. I think March or February is when I decided to just do it, but it's been something I've been thinking about for years now.
Can you show me the problematic areas in your head?
Yeah, what I think about, my hairline was one part where it just kind of keeps going back and back, receded a little bit, and then I think this is called the crown, or sort of the top back part here. Little bit, yeah. And I know I have quite a bit of hair, but I just saw things that nowadays can be corrected fairly easily, so I just wanted to give it a shot and see what we could do.
What are your expectations for today?
I hope we just come up with a really good game plan and we execute on that. I want a natural hairline and I want everything to fill in here. But other than that, hi.
Doctor,
Hi. Good morning.
Hi, Trevor. Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine too. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
The crown is more visible, even without combing, but the frontal part, yes, it is somehow not visible due to curly hair and you are just mixing the hair like this. It gives a good appearance, but probably once we shave these parts, we will see more gaps and we need to fill those areas. The only thing that you need to know, I think, before the operation is your crown area's condition. It is vice versa. When we do more, it grows less because there is no enough circulation and the implanted hairs will start shrink, not grow actually. And we just do more graft and it's waste.
Hey guys.
Hey guys! Today we are with Trevor from US and we just completed his planning. His request was all filling of the overall areas starting from front to the crown area. We wanted to lower the line a little bit, so we completed his hairline by just lowering a little bit, not too much, in the both part. For the frontal area, we will increase the density, afterwards the mid-scalp. The majority of the grafts will be used for the crown area probably. It is not visible because of the curly hairs in the frontal part that without wet hair or without too much light, but still we want to make fortify, but for the crown it's more visible, so we will give the priority to that area. Our planning is to reach up to 4,500 grafts to cover everything. I think we will have enough graft number from this donor area and we will have a successful result in the end. For the crown area, of course we can't do the high implantation numbers, but we will support with the medication of finasteride and minoxidil that he's still using on it, and we will continue at least for a year. Maybe after that we can stop. You will not use forever in your life. We hope to get the good result with overall. The frontal area and mid-scalp area will be very good. Crown area will be much better, but it might not be full in the end because of the circulation that I said to you.
Perfect. Yeah.
Did you like the vibe of the clinic so far?
Everybody's
The vibe of the
been
clinic.
very friendly so far. Super helpful.
When was the last time you shaved your head?
At least 10 years ago. It's been a long time.
You want to check in the mirror?
Yes. Oh God. Woo! I don't even know if I've ever shaved my head
What do you think?
to this extent.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this probably again, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
If you would rate it on a scale 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
Oh God.
Shaved
nothing
look.
against you guys, just probably a 2 for my own liking. I never really shaved my head too often. I don't think I've ever gotten
Luckily,
short.
this is the last time probably, right?
Probably, yeah.
Now we are starting your operation. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, so let me explain you some few things more about what we are doing right now. So sometimes patients are wondering what Norwood scales they are, and we have a scale, of course, with many different options, but sometimes patients are not totally suitable for that. Yours seems like for A because you have more crown area need as well. But it is also, on the other hand, after the frontal part with mid-scalp and the crown, it's like diffuse thinning and on the other hand. So it's not a very typical Norwood scale number that I can tell directly. So what we did 4,500 grafts extracted from your donor area. According to the extraction, we sometimes expect single follicle units to create for the hairline, more single units or single follicle units with a thin structure we use for the creation of the hairline, which give more naturalness. But on the other hand, after the 3 or 4 lines, we want to support as a definitive zone for the hairline creation to support more thickness. Otherwise, if we just implant the singles in the front and we do not support behind that, there will be no definitive zone and there will be no density. So with every patient with such a hairline level, we need at least 600 to 700 grafts in total for creation of the line with the singles, and if the remainings are more multiple, we have every time more coverage because we have more hairs. So graft means follicle unit, but it doesn't mean hair. Each follicle unit may contain 2.2 hairs as an average. It could be different with the patients for sure. Probably yours is a little bit more than that because we have more doubles and triples. So 4,500 grafts is averagely over 9,000, 10,000 hair. Yours is a little bit more than that. So it's a good thing for sure. If the thickness is good, if the multiple is good, if the density of the areas are good, then we have the better result with each patient actually. Okay, so we completed our operation with 4,500 grafts. Our priority was the frontal lowering part plus the crown area, and of course the mid-scalp and the frontal transition part. So the majority of the grafts is in the hairline right now, in the both part of the temple part. In the front it was good with the density, but when we shaved we see some gaps, and I also wanted to fill that because if we're gonna use shorter hair it could be more visible at that time. So the frontal part with the mid scalp is already 3,000 grafts, and we use some of the grafts, 1,500 grafts for the crown area. In the crown, I was expecting a little bit more grafts I can use, but the hairs were very thin and there were not so much gaps. Instead, in the mid-scalp, we had more gaps without hairs, and we need to fill those areas. Also, one of the concerns our patient was telling us about his mid-scalp was the same, so we also increased the density there. And we completed everything right now. The donor area seems nice. The overall density looks good. So we hope a good result with Trevor in the end.
I'm so bald.
But you have a nice scalp.
Yeah,
Don't
thank
worry.
you.
It doesn't look weird. I shaved
Not
one.
misshapen.
Good morning, guys. I just got to the clinic, had my first washing today. Everything's looking pretty good, feeling good. Just sitting here now waiting to have our presentation before we're off on the rest of our trip.